do AMH levels change? And there's some evidence that there's some variability in AMH levels between menstrual cycles and within the same menstrual cycle. So let's look at intracycle variability. And there's some evidence that there's a significant fluctuation in AMH within a single menstrual cycle. And in some of the studies, they found that AMH was higher in the follicular phase than in the luteal phase. And that difference in those studies was 11.5%. Another study observed significant fluctuations within the same cycle with variations of around 20%. However, there have also been studies that have shown no difference or minimal intracycle variation. And thus, it generally is believed that even though we believe that AMH is consistent, that may not be the case, and there may be fluctuation patterns seen within the menstrual cycle. Now, the second question asked is intercycle variability. Now, again, there was a study that found that intercycle variability of around 28% was seen when comparing AMH levels from day 2 or 3 of consecutive cycles. Again, another study observed a 20% variation of AMH, with the majority being a biological variation. Now, what are the factors that may be affecting this variability? And it seems that age is one of the factors that influences AMH variability, with some research suggesting that younger women may have a different fluctuation that you see compared to older women. The second aspect is there could be a change in assay, and different assays function very differently. And finally, if you end up seeing a fluctuation of AMH, go back to saying what is important. It is age that is far more important as an indicator of quality rather than any other factors. So if you're seeing a fluctuation, have a day 2 FSH LH estrogen and have a follicle count done on a scan, which is an antral follicle. That will give you a far better idea of how the ovary is responding and make your decisions.